Hello children, welcome to another part of the trigonometry. In the previous video we have already taken a few questions from this exercise 20a. Today we are going to continue with this exercise with the remaining questions. Okay, let's start. The very first question today that we are going to take up will be question number 18, where we are having a figure. You can refer to your books, and it says from the figure calculate the values of cos theta, tan phi and cosec phi. Alright, where theta is this angle, this is unknown, this is what we are going to calculate. I will tell you how. This is given to us as 5 units, this is given as 13 units, this is given to us as 14 units, and this phi is given over here, and rest nothing. Okay, first of all we have to calculate cos theta. We know that cos theta will be equal to base upon hypotenuse. We know that first of all we are going to look into the triangle where the theta is present. We can clearly see that the theta is present in the triangle, right angle triangle ABC, and we'll be making a 90-degree over here to show that this is a right angle triangle that we are going to continue. Okay, it says base upon hypotenuse. Now base will depend upon this one, that is the angle. If we look into this triangle, this is theta, this is 90. So yes, that is what we have discussed a couple of times and on the previous videos also, that the base will be taken up, or base will be considered on the basis of the line which theta and 90 are present. So that means this will become the base whenever we are going to deal any ratio including theta. So this will be the perpendicular, and any side opposite to 90 will be the hypotenuse. So this is going to be the hypotenuse. So it says base upon hypotenuse, so it will be AB upon AC, and so therefore it will be AB upon AC, that will be 12 upon 13 straight away. Now for the next part, tan phi is to be calculated. If we look into the figure, this is phi, but we are not having a right angle triangle. For that we will have to draw. If you refer to the question from the book, this CE is not given. We will have to draw a perpendicular CE. Alright, you can label it to be as F, G, any particular point you can, but we are having an intersection present, so that needs to be assigned a particular variable. So that is what we have taken E to be as a variable. Alright. Now you will have to mention 90-degree over here, so that it clearly symbolizes that we are going to take, or we are going to proceed with a right angle triangle. Now in this right angle triangle, this is 12 units because this is a perpendicular between this line and this line, so the distance between them will be same, that is what is the length of the perpendicular will be same. So this will also be 12 units based upon this very same thing. Alright, now this complete length is 14 units, this is 5, so this will also be 5. This is what is the comparison part comes up. 14 minus 5 will give you 9 units, that is DE. Now let's refer to this triangle. We got 9 units, we are having 12, we are not having CD. So now after calculating ED, we are going to proceed ahead to calculate the length of DC using a Pythagoras theorem. So we'll have to mention the triangle that you are going to take, and then by using the proper Pythagoras theorem, we'll be calculating the length of CD. That comes out to be 15 centimeter. Alright, so that means tan phi. Now again we'll have to see that which side is going to form the base. The side on which 90 and phi is present, this will form the base for this triangle. Alright, so that means we know that tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base, so perpendicular over here will be CE and base will be ED. So that is what it is, CE or EC upon ED, that will be 12 upon 9. You will have to simplify. Alright, always remember you will have to simplify. Why? Because simplification of a ratio or ratio can always be represented into the simplified form. So we'll have to show the simplification. Let's proceed. Now it says to calculate cosec phi. Cosec means hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Alright, so hypotenuse taking this triangle in which phi is existing, again this will form the base as 90 and phi is present. Do, or you should try out speaking while calculating all these ratios, so that you may get worse with it, or you may eventually develop a habit that which particular side will be the base, perpendicular and hypotenuse. Alright, so cosec means hypotenuse upon perpendicular, this will be the base as 90 and phi are present, hypotenuse upon perpendicular, so that means it will be CD upon CE, 15 units upon 12 units, simplify them, so this is what we are going to obtain. Alright, okay, so you can go through from the top and you can note down the solution, or if you have already done, very good, then you can cross check. Alright, okay, moving on. Okay, let's continue. Next question that we are going to take up is question number 20, where it is given to us as if cos theta plus sec theta is equals to 5 upon 2, find out the value of cos square theta plus sec square theta. Now, up till now in the previous question, if we were given with any one of the trigonometric ratio, then using the triangle method, we were able to calculate all of the trigonometric ratio and then we can substitute the value to calculate that thing. But now we are not having one ratio given. We are having two ratios, or particularly a form of an equation is given to us. So over here, whenever we are having such a form, we are going to use the identity that we have already studied in class 8, the algebraic identity, where we are having a form of a plus b given, that is 5 by 2, and what are we supposed to calculate? We are supposed to calculate a square plus b square. All right, so yes, we are going to go ahead with it. So let's apply a plus b whole square, because the square thing can only be calculated using a plus b whole square. So let's substitute the formula, or let's apply. So it will be a square plus b square plus twice ab. All right, okay. Now what is a and b over here? We are going to take it to be as cos theta and sec theta. So that means it will be cos theta plus sec theta whole square, which will be equal to cos square theta plus sec square theta plus 2 cos theta multiplied by sec theta. All right, children. Okay, let's proceed. Now this is not we are going to release. We have already released it in front of it. We are simply going to substitute the value. What is the value of this cos theta plus sec theta? Yes, we are already having it in the question. So that means this particular value will be 5 upon 2 whole square, will be equal to cos square theta plus sec square theta. Now over here, what are these? If you want, you can write down the lower term and then you can solve. That is, copy down cos theta into what is sec theta. Sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta, so we can write it down in this very form, and this get cancelled out. Or you can mention on the right hand side that cos theta and sec theta, or cos theta multiplied by sec theta equal to 1, because they are reciprocal of each other. Like x, let's take an example of x. And what will be the reciprocal of x? 1 upon x. So they, when multiplied, we are going to obtain 1. Any number multiplied by its reciprocal will be 1. So that is what we can write on cos theta into sec theta equal to 1, or you can show in this very form. Alright, let's continue. Now, what will be the expansion of this? This will be 25 upon 4 is equal to cos square theta plus sec square theta plus 2. Now, this is what we have to calculate. So that means along with this, if there is any other number that is getting added or subtracted, we'll have to remove it. Yes, we can see that 2 is getting added. So on sending to the other side, 2 will be getting subtracted. So it will become 25 upon 4 minus 2 will be equal to cos square theta plus sec square theta. Alright, children. Okay, let's continue. Now over here, what are we going to do is that we are going to take out the LCM. So on taking out the LCM, LCM will be 4 and we are going to obtain 25. This will be taken up as 1 and it will be 8. Will be equal to cos square theta plus sec square theta. So last step will be 25 minus 8. That will give us as 17 upon 4, which will be equal to cos square theta plus sec square theta. All right. Any problem, children? You can go through from the starting so that you can cross check if you have already done, and if you have not done, you can go through each of the steps properly to understand the solving part of this very question, or whenever we are going to come across with such a type. But always remember, either you write down over here or this algebraic identity needs to be written on the right hand side. You cannot directly expand and do. If you are going to expand without showing the algebraic identity, you are going to lose mark. So showing of this identity is very important. All right, okay, let's continue. Now the next question that we are going to take up is question number 21, in which again we are having a right angle triangle being given with AC as measurement 20 centimeter. This is angle A given and it is right angled at B, and this is point C. What do we have to do is that we have to find out this length, that is AB, and BC. These are the two sides that we have to find out the value for the, or the side measurement. All right, okay. Whenever we are having such a thing, the very best way is that since we know that it is a ratio form, trigonometrical, these are the ratio thing. So whenever we are having a ratio, we can write it down to be as let the multiplying factor be x. So that means we know that for the tan it is perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular will become 3. No, whenever we are having a ratio, well, that is what we write it down. Let the multiplying factor be x. So it will become 3x, it will become 4x, and then we can apply 3x, 4x, I mean Pythagoras theorem, 3x whole square plus 4x whole square will be equal to 20 square. We can get the value of x. Multiplying by this will give us the exact length. Or we can use the trigonometry ratio as it is, because we are having one of the side given to us. Alright, let's write down first of all what can we write down or what can we denote tan A from the figure. Tan A can be written as perpendicular upon base. Now over here you may think that, sir, we are not having the angle. Yes, we are having the angle, child. This is the angle over here. This, so that means the side on which 90 and this angle is present. So that will become the base. So AB will be the base. This will be the perpendicular. So it will be BC upon AB. Alright, it will be BC upon AB. That is what is 3 upon 4 is given to us is equal to BC upon AB. Alright, so that means whenever we are having a ratio, let the multiplying factor be x. So that means BC will become, you will have to write down a statement, let the multiplying factor be x. So BC will be equal to 3x and AB will be equal to 4x. After we have written this thing, now we are going to write down in the triangle ABC, apply the Pythagoras theorem. That is AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. How much is AB? 4x whole square. Now this complete thing will be treated as an actual value. This complete thing will be treated up as an actual value. Remember this thing. So it will be plus 3x whole square will be equal to AC. Now what is AC? Yes, AC is of measurement exact 20 centimeter. That is what is given to us in the question. So moving on, it will be equal to 16x square plus 9x square is equals to 400. So that means this will be 25x square will be equal to 400 centimeter square. So x square will be equal to 400 upon 25. On solving this, 4 into 100 we can write it down, and that means 4 into 4, that will be 16. So x will be equal to under root of 16, x will be equal to 4 centimeter. This is the multiplying factor, but this is not the actual length. We'll have to substitute over here for 3x. So 3x means 3 into 4 centimeter. That will be 12 centimeter for the length of BC. Similarly for the length of AB, since it is 4x, so it will be 4 into 4 centimeter. So that will be 16 centimeter. That's it. That is what we have to calculate. Now you can again go through from the starting, and if you have any problem, you can pause up and you can go through that step to understand. Alright, okay.